ECL burial dispute and Bill 13, united in the fight over property rights. In a compelling reflection on Zambia's recent political and legal dramas, Chanda Chisala draws a striking parallel between two seemingly disparate issues, the Edgar Lungu burial case and Bill 13. At first glance, one involves the dispute over the final resting place of a former president, the other a piece of land legislation. Yet both, Chisala argues, fundamentally boil down to one core question: who controls property? The piece criticizes the Pretoria High Court's decision to grant the Zambian state authority over Edgar Lungu's remains, effectively sidelining the wishes of his family. Chisala states that, just as a person's physical body is their private property, the right to determine its burial should rest with their next of kin. The court, in his view, erred by overriding this intrinsic family right in favor of state prerogative. Bill 13. Property rights at risk again. Chisala extends this argument to Bill 13, legislation that proposes allowing the Chief Registrar of Lands to resolve land title disputes within 30 days, duties traditionally reserved for courts. He argues this move undercuts legal safeguards. Titles could be cancelled administratively even in the absence of fraud that would normally require a court judgment. Trust in property as reliable collateral would suffer, he warns, undermining both personal security and the broader financial system. Civilized societies champion private property rights. When state power wanes property security, it opens doors to instability and erodes trust. Chisala connects the dots. State usurpation of burial decisions and land adjudications both reflect the troubling expansion of bureaucratic reach. The principle of public interest is also critically examined. Chisala cautions against its elastic use as a catch-all justification for overriding private rights, drawing a subtle parallel with governance models where individual property is subordinated to abstract, centralized notions of the state. Through a principled lens, Chisala calls for public discourse driven by legal and ethical consistency, not partisan emotion. The heart of the argument is clear. When private property, be it a burial choice or land ownership, is compromised by expanding administrative or judicial overreach, a foundational civil liberty is at risk. As Zambia grapples with these issues, this column invites viewers to reconsider the balance between state authority and personal rights, and to uphold the preservation of property in all its forms as a bedrock of modern, equitable society. Feel free to ask if you'd like a deeper breakdown of either case. Subscribe now for legal analyses or historical context. Comment in your own thoughts. Who do you think controls property?